Cyclone MMA. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk MMA, number 10. We're back. Cody, how are you doing?
Not bad, man. How you doing?
Doing good. I got my secret juice here.
I see that, man. I see that.
So I'm hyped up. We got 5 awesome topics.
Cody, I'm repping the Yankees.
He's repping the Yankees. They're going to battle this Tuesday.
Yes, sir. Against
the Cleveland not Indians.
Yeah.
So hyped about baseball.
Yes, sir.
But even more hyped about MMA. And we're going to talk about it now. So topic number 1. UFC Australia has been announced. And I don't know when it is, so I'm going to look on Instagram. But
I believe February or March.
So Perth, Western Australia. It's going to be UFC 284. And you're right, it's February 11th. February 12th for Australians. So, question, Cody.
Yes, sir.
Who will be competing at UFC 284 in Australia, if you were to guess?
Volkanovski is the main event, of course, for that, I would assume.
Absolutely.
His opponent, not sure.
And that's what we're here to talk about. Who the hell is that guy going to fight?
Oh, I mean, obviously, Emmett. You got Josh Emmett in the mix. And then, Yair Rodriguez, yeah. You know, off the win. He did win. But the win of Ortega, you know, unfortunate injury. That would be a fun fight. Yet again, a striker. And he is good submission-wise, too. But a striker, yet again, kind of like Max Holloway. And some of those guys don't fare that well versus Volkanovski.
Yeah. Dude, you just brought up the Ortega fight. I completely forgot about that fight.
Yes.
That's just like...
Yeah.
That was one of those fights, too. I feel like there was an injury the card before or the card after, and it just like the main events kept getting canceled. Oh, was it the... No, it was the Jan Blachowicz fight in Anthony Rakic.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. But, so I'm looking at the rankings here. There's not a whole lot of other fights that make sense for Volkanovski. Like, there's Josh Emmett, like you said, Yair Rodriguez, like you said. They're not going to give Max Holloway another fight right now. No. Like, he needs some wins. They're not going to give Brian Ortega another fight.
Nope.
He needs some wins. Cater versus Allen is happening.
They're fighting later this month, so one of those guys maybe, if they don't give Emmett the fight, or Yair. Because what if between now and, well, it's only, 2 weeks or 3 weeks. But if for some reason they made Emmett and Yair fight
now
within the next 3 weeks.
What I'm wondering. So I think that's possible. So let's say one of those dudes wins. They want to come back fairly early. And even, like, that's not that long. Like, it's not that short, though. Like, that's a decent amount of time to wait. One of them definitely with a spectacular one, I think, can get a title shot. But I think there's other fighters at play here that could be in the running to be on that, Australia card. You think about Henry Cejudo. Now, I don't think Dana White wants to give him that, but that's always in play. It's always in play.
That could be. That's interesting, actually. It is in play. Do I think that should happen?
What?
No.
I agree. I don't think he deserves it because he should come back, get a W in the featherweight division, and then try to go for that. And also, he clearly only wants to cherry pick those money fights. He doesn't want any Cejudo. That is, he only wants what's gonna give him some clout and get him some gold. He's all about chasing gold, which do your thing, go for it. But another thing I'm thinking about just off the dome, who else fights later this month? Islam Makhachev and Charles Oliveira. And there's always been talk about Alexander Volkanovski going up in weight and fighting for the lightweight belt.
Could that happen?
Knows?
Could that happen?
It could happen.
Actually, that very well could happen.
Because you look at this division. So Alexander Volkanovski, he's beat Holloway 3 times now.
3 times, yeah.
He beat Ortega. He beat the Korean Zombie. And there are other people, but there's no one yet that's really shown themselves to be I am ready for a title shot. Let's go. I think Yair's close. I think Josh Emmett's close. I think Cater in Allen are pretty close.
They are close.
I don't know, man. I think
that could happen.
It could be Alexander Volkanovski fighting for the lightweight title in his home court, in his home country. I think that'd be sick.
It very well could be.
Yeah, and then we just have to wait and see how that plays out, though, because I think
that could go a lot of ways. So.
I wonder if any of them, I wonder if that'll be a rematch. It'd have to be a dog fight for the Charles fight to be a rematch.
Yeah, off, because you got a lot of killers in that division. You got the Poirier Chandler fight happening.
Yep.
Wherever Justin Gaethje is, you got, so you got a lot of guys in that division.
A lot of dogs.
Yeah. So do they even make that fight? Maybe, but do they say, Volk, keep running your thing, and then we'll let these guys fight?
Yeah, it's interesting, and I'm wondering who else would be on that card. Do you think a Dan Hooker? They probably can't do Izzy. Izzy's fighting in November. That's a little bit quick to come back.
Yeah, Hooker's fighting too soon, I think.
Oh, that's right. I don't know when that is,
I do not know.
I don't know off the top of the dome, but I know he likes staying active.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past him to try to get a fight in Australia.
What's his name?
Jimmy Crute.
Jimmy Crute could be fighting on that card.
Who else?
I don't know if you'd see Tai Tuivasa.
Maybe.
Maybe.
That would be cool. Give him a banger.
Killer.
Give him a fight that he can win.
In Australia.
Dude, Tai Tuivasa's stock right now is so high. Even with that loss to Gane. I remember me and you were talking about that. And I'm like, Tai doesn't have a shot in hell. He cracks Gane, almost finishes him.
Dude.
He ate so many freaking strikes in that fight.
That could be he could be on that card. There's a couple others. I'm drawing a blank.
There's plenty of them out there. I know
Australian
Jacob Malkoon is fighting soon, I want to say. He's an Australian.
Australian, New Zealand kind of people. Do you throw Robert Whittaker on that card? Do you throw...
You gotta.
Those guys.
That dude always travels, in all the freaking Australians and New Zealand and oceanic people. They all got screwed during COVID, and they had to have crazy long layoffs and not see their children for long periods of time. And I know training was super messed up. So this is a nice bone to throw to those people. They should start traveling more now that stuff's opening up and we're able to go outside. I think that's pretty sick. I'm glad that's happening. I didn't even think about Robert Whittaker, which is weird because it's my boy. That's your boy.
Yeah, I just saw that. I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, dude. Toss Bobby Knuckles on that. Have him fight someone. I don't know at this point. Have him fight Costa or someone.
Okay, you got Jamie Mullarkey. Kai Kara France.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm looking up some Australian. Brad Rydell. He's New Zealand, I believe.
Yep. I just put all of those dudes, all the oceanic people, in the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of fight. Like you said, Izzy probably is not going to because...
It's a quick turnaround. Yeah. The moral of the story is it's pretty cool that they're going to Australia, and I'm pretty hyped up about that.
That's going to be a killer card.
So there's been a lot of fights announced, and one of the big ones that we, was kind of on our horizon is Geoff Neal versus Shavkat Rakhmonov. Yeah. So I'm trying to think. Rakhmonov's obviously a huge prospect.
Huge.
He keeps calling out Hamza.
Yes.
He wants that smoke so bad, which is cool.
I saw the tweet that Rakhmonov did to Geoff Neal, too. And a couple days before this fight was announced, he was like, oh, take this fight. You're talking. You don't want to fight. Yeah. He took the fight. So
Geoff Neal's a bad man.
Jeff, that's going to be fun, man. Rakhmonov is good.
With that being said, I don't know if I like this matchup necessarily because I think one interesting similarity would be Neil Magny. I think Rakhmonov, the grappling heavy, Neil Magny, a grappler. Geoff Neal kind of had a tough time with him, and so I don't know how that plays. But Geoff Neal, I mean, they call him Hands of Steel for a reason. He's got that knockout power, and he has a lot of experience in the UFC now. Coming off of 2 wins in a big one versus Vicente Luque.
Oh, yeah.
Which is right. If you can knock out Vicente Luque, you're looking pretty damn good.
That is right. I forgot that, man.
But Rakhmonov.
Yeah, I'm
looking at his page right now. He's 16-0.
Yep.
8 knockouts, 8 submissions, 0 decisions. Dude's a finisher.
Yeah,
Dude hasn't been to a decision. 1, 2, 3, 4 UFC fights so far. He's looking really, really good.
Who was his last one?
Neal Magny.
Speaking of Neal Magny.
Yeah.
I forgot
so,
that.
Think about that. He subbed the guy who grapple fucked Geoff Neal.
Yeah.
That's kind of a rough... I want to look at the rankings, though, but that's not...
That's tough, man.
Yeah.
Rakhmonov is good, man. He's coming, and he's not stopping by any means. But Geoff Neal, man, it's going to be fun.
He's legit. It's weird. Geoff Neal's so under the radar, I feel like, in the UFC. He's ranked number 6 in the world, which is weird that he's ranked above Stephen Thompson, even though Stephen Thompson beat him. But that's neither here nor there. Rakhmonov is in the 10 spot with a win over Geoff Neal. He's
reaching to that top 5.
He's reaching for the top 5.
Okay.
Think about this 170 division full of fucking savages right now. Rakhmonov, I don't know if Hamzat's staying, but then you have Bo Nickel kind of joining the. I know it's early to give him this much hype, but he's calling for Hamza on everyone, and like this is such a crazy, heavy grappling wrestling division, and it's super, super strong. It really I think better than ever.
It is. Yeah, that's gonna be a good fight, man.
Yeah, I don't know when it is. I'm trying to figure that out.
That's in
January 14th. Yes. So that's a long ways away.
That's a long ways away. I forgot that it was that far.
We'll be talking about that one.
Oh, for sure.
For time to come. But yeah,
that division, man. Oh,
it like has major implications in the welterweight division, which is slowly becoming the strongest division in the UFC.
It really is. I think that or the 155.
Yeah, lightweight's crazy. Everything's getting crazy. Even like bantamweight and flyweight.
Yeah, flyweight, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good time to be an MMA fan, for sure. All right, Cody.
Speaking.
You should introduce us to our next topic here that you kind of brought up as an idea.
Okay. So, I always thought it would be cool to think a year from now, October of 2023, in the UFC and all the divisions, who are the champions of each division? This year, today, next year. Who are the champions?
I like it. I have the divisions pulled up right now.
Okay. So I think start at the top.
I say we start at flyweight. Actually,
do we do women too?
I say we start. Yeah. I think we do all of them. To. Let's go men's pound for pound. We can give our answers and then just do a short rebuttal. So like that's interesting. Who will be at the top of the men's pound for pound division at this time in October of 2023? Oh. I know my answer. And he's not in the top 15. He's not in the top 15.
Yeah.
But by this time, next year, he will be number 1.
Go for it.
And this is kind of spoiling one of my future ones. Islam Makhachev. Number 1 pound for pound ranking.
Oof.
Men's division or men's divisions. Who you got? I want to say like Max Holloway or Robert Whittaker, but I just can't.
Next year, pound for pound.
It's tough. Charles is 3 right now. So think about where that puts Islam if Islam wins.
Okay, Charles 3.
I'm really trying to toss the Islam on you, but I think you're picking Charles to win.
I am.
You could pick Charles.
It could be Charles, but there. Pound for pound next year. Hazmat Chimaev.
Ooh. Yeah.
Hazmat Chimaev is going to be the pound for pound fighter next year this date.
That's a good pick. That's a really good pick. I have a follow-up question. I'm going to hold it because you're going to answer it soon.
Okay.
So, we're going to move on. Flyweight division. Take a peek at this, the top 15 here. I don't know what you're thinking, but I know who I'm picking.
Brandon Moreno.
You're picking Brandon Moreno.
He's going to be at the top of that division next year.
This is interesting because this is our next topic. Too.
Yeah,
we're going to be talking about Moreno versus Figueiredo. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick Deiveison Figueiredo.
Ooh.
And I love Brandon Moreno, dude. I freaking love that man.
Oof.
I think Figgy is gonna. I think he's gonna have a run.
Oh.
All right, bantamweight. right now we have Aljamain Sterling as your bantamweight champion. Who do you see in the number 1 spot come this time, 2023?
I love Sean O'Malley, and I would love to put him first. Corey Sandhagen.
Ooh. I wasn't expecting that, and I like that answer.
I also almost said Song Yadong, really, because I think he is going to keep...
He was a beast.
He's a beast, and it's going to be tough to beat that kid.
Yeah.
And I'd like to... Top 3 would be Sandhagen, O'Malley, Song Yadong.
Here's what's going to happen. There's this guy named Merab Dvalishvili.
Oh, you are right.
But he beat Jose Aldo. He's going to get one more fight. He's going to maul the guy. And then he's going to get a title shot. He's going to win. He's going to be champion.
But Merab does not want to fight Aljamain Sterling. So as long as Sterling stays champ.
But Sterling is not going to stay champ.
Yeah, that's true.
But dude, TJ's winning that. And then Merab's coming for his ass, dude. If he's coming on that ass.
If TJ does win that fight, big if, then yes, Merab would be a good pick for that. But
when I picked that, I didn't really think about the Aljamain.
But Merab did struggle a little bit with Rafael Dos Anjos, although that is a very understandable.
He fought Dos Anjos?
Yeah, I believe he knocked out Dos Anjos.
You thinking of Marlon?
Hang on, are we thinking of two different people?
I think you're thinking of Moraes.
No.
Oh, you're thinking of Fiziev?
Oh, what the fuck? I fucked that up, dude.
That's all right. That's all right. These things happen.
That's the same division, though.
A couple pods ago, I thought someone in the 170-pound division was like a flyweight.
Yes.
That's all right.
Okay, Dasha Billy. Okay, yes.
The last fight was against
Click
Aldo.
on his picture again.
He really just mauled the shit out of him.
Yeah,
he's got like the Khabib thing. Like I think is he from Dagestan? I don't know, but he fights with the Ray Longo gym, like those dudes in like New York or Jersey. Like
I was thinking Fuzzy,
Chris Weidman, those dudes.
Fuck yeah, I was thinking Fuzzy.
That's all right. Shit. That's all right. It just means my answer's right.
Yeah, you could be.
It just means I won that. Just kidding. You could be. All right, featherweight. Who's going to be the featherweight champion at the end of next year or October of next year?
I know who I want to say, but it's not true.
Yeah, me and you both want to say Max Holloway. But my answer is Alexander Volkanovski. I know who you're going to pick, though. I know you're going to pick. You should cover your ears and go, la, 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 la.
La, la, la,
Bryce
la,
Mitchell.
la,
You can say Bryce
la,
Mitchell.
la, la.
All right, go ahead.
Brian Ortega.
Oh, shit. That's not what I thought you were going to say.
Who did you think I was going to say?
They're going to say Bryce Mitchell.
Ooh, fuck. Yes. Sorry.
Are you changing your answer?
Yes, Bryce Mitchell.
I was like, he's going Bryce Mitchell.
I totally spaced. Bryce Mitchell is going to be the champ next year.
Yeah. I want to see Bryce Mitchell versus Alexander Volkanovski because, like, what a weird... You got that redneck from Arkansas who's like, I need my camo shorts. And then, like, Volkanovski's, like, just this technical, cerebral fighter who's true. Like, I'm going to just beat you.
Yes,
definitely
just a weird matchup. Bryce Mitchell for me.
Like it. All right, cool. I like that answer.
Yes, yeah.
Bryce Mitchell's the man. He's so funny.
Ortega's second.
He's so funny. Dude, Ortega.
Volkanovski.
I like Ortega, but like, I think Emmett beats him.
Oh. Okay.
I won't go down the list. I have respect for Ortega. I think he's elite and really, really good. Elite. But when he loses, god damn.
Yeah.
He gets smashed.
He gets beat the fuck up.
That's rough. So right now, the current lightweight champion is no one, but we all know that it's Islam, but it's not because he missed weight, and you got to make weight. But
you mean Charles?
Fuck me. Well, there's my fuck up for the
we
pod.
both did it.
Yes, Charles Oliveira. So you know mine because I said Islam's going to be.
Yes,
that's what I was thinking of. Islam's going to be the lightweight champion in October of 2023. That's my money. That's where I'm at. Who you got? Ooh, you're going down the list. I'm curious. Tony Ferguson.
People are going to shit on me when I say this.
Uh-oh. I'm getting ready.
Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler.
So you think he beats Poirier?
Yes. I really, really like Poirier, and I think Poirier is a great fighter, and I have respect for both those guys. Michael Chandler is a fucking dog.
Who do you think wins Islam, Charles?
Charles.
So you think it's Chandler beats Poirier, Charles beats Islam.
They run Charles and Chandler beats him.
Ooh. Okay. I mean,
we know he can almost knock him out.
Yep.
And we know that for a fact. The wrestling, yes, and other things. But I feel that Michael Chandler, you get a lot of those prospects that come from other organizations and have hype and not that good. This guy's good. And this guy is going to be good for a long time.
Yeah.
As long as he continues to fight elite people in that division, he's going to be tough. He's going to be champ next year.
Interesting. That's a hot take.
I like
that. I like that. All right. Welterweight division right now, the champion is Leon Edwards.
Has match by.
Okay, so that's where it is. You think he's going to win welterweight?
Yeah.
We'll move on to middleweight because that gets interesting.
Fuck, yes.
But
shit.
CJ's...
If he stays welterweight, Khamzat Chimaev. If he doesn't stay welterweight, then I'm going with...
I know who I'm choosing.
Colby Covington.
I know who I'm choosing to be welterweight champion this time next year. And his name is terrifying. His name is really, really scary. His name's Gilbert.
Oh,
Gilbert Burns.
Yeah,
okay? Yeah. I don't know who he's fighting next. Does he have a fight announced? I don't think so.
No.
But we almost saw him become champion.
But Gilbert Burns is the only man in that division right now to say, I want Khamzat Chimaev to stay at 170.
Yeah.
Besides,
and he took
Rakhmonov,
that fight.
But he took that fight.
And the thing is, I don't see Khamzat saying at 170. When you miss weight by that much, and you
make a good
just
point.
Fight at 185. Yeah. And still, Gilbert Burns gave that dude a run for his money. I think he's elite. I think he's got, crazy pop in his hands. I think his BJJ is next level, and I think he's gonna fight Colby Covington in the coming year. And he's going to either sub him or knock him out because that's just what Gilbert Burns does. All right, middleweight. Take it away. As I take a sip of my secret juice.
It's tough.
Well, this is where you go Khamzat, right?
If he's 185, yes. But then now I'm thinking in my head, Alex Pereira versus Khamzat Chimaev.
Ooh.
Holy shit, that's a fight, man. I'm thinking, holy fuck. Because Izzy loses November against Pierre?
No.
I would want to say, fuck it. Robert Whittaker.
Oh, okay.
Fuck it.
Oh, I like that.
Robert Whittaker. Do I see him? It's just tough because Pierre is very good, and I feel like he's going to be elite in that division for a while. Like I said, I believe he's going to be champion in November.
Yep.
And I believe it's going to be hard for a lot of guys to beat him. And if I see, Izzy knocked out Rob, fuck, what is Pierre going to do? The length, the striking, kickboxing, but he does get wrestle fucked.
Yep.
So, Rob Whittaker, Chimaev, Rob Whittaker.
I am in the camp, I agree with you, where it's like Izzy versus Pereira is a worse matchup for Izzy. Okay, let me rephrase this. If Pereira could fight Izzy or Whittaker, Whittaker would be the tougher matchup for Pereira. Because Izzy, I don't think he's going to go in there and wrestle. Maybe he will, but he's not as good. That's not his bread and butter.
Nope.
Robert Whittaker can grind out a wrestling match for 5 rounds and make it a thing.
Yes, that would be a fun fight.
I would like that. I would like Robert Whittaker to be middleweight champion. But I'm going to go with Khamzat Chimaev. I think he's moving up.
We're both pretty close there.
He gives Izzy a run for his money. I think he gives a lot of guys a run for their money. And he doesn't want to fight Robert Whittaker. He doesn't want to fight good guys, he says. He wants to fight bad guys. Yeah. He wants to slay the bad guys. Yeah. So thank you for not wanting to fight Whittaker, because that'd make me really sad, dude. But with that said, he's got to get it done quick. Because if he can't go 4 or 5 rounds with that kind of pace, especially with Izzy would pick him apart and knock him out if he does that. All right. We're moving through this shit real slow, so we should pick it up.
Yeah.
But light heavyweight division right now, Yuri Prohaska's your light heavyweight champion of the world. Who's going to win and be the champion in 2023? This one's interesting. I'm going
Jamal Hill.
Jamal Hill. Okay, I like that answer. I like that. Okay.
Jamal Hill. Yeah, Jamal Hill, because I think Jamal Hill beats Magomed Ankalaev.
I'll go Magomed Ankalaev.
Ooh.
I don't know why. I think Yuri could probably beat him.
Yes.
But Yuri's just so crazy, so unpredictable that I think he gets caught and I think he drops down a little bit. So I'm going to pick it. It's going to be in that October time range when he's no longer champion.
I would love to say Glover next year. But
that'd be sick, dude.
I would love to, but obviously
that'd be sick.
That's not going to happen.
Heavyweight champion, October of 2023. I know my answer. Ooh, I know what you're saying.
Only because Francis Ngannou is not going to be in the UFC anymore, I don't think, at that point. I'd love to say Tai Tuivasa, but I think I'm going to go with Cyril Gane.
Okay. I thought you were going to say like Tom Aspinall.
No,
Ooh,
no.
Dude, that's Curtis Blades is a dark horse, but
Cyril Gane.
I'm going Cyril Gane.
I would love to say Tai Tuivasa, but I can't. But Cyril Gane.
I think Cyril Gane, I've said this time and time again. I'll say it again. I think Cyril Gane is the most talented heavyweight on this planet, and I think he's going to be champion. John Jones is a cool answer, though. Jones is possible.
John Jones is a cool answer.
But Tom Aspinall, Curtis Blades. There's actually a lot of prospects in this division. A lot of people who could be champion. As I burp into the microphone. All right, who's going to be women's pound for pound top rank at the? And I keep saying at the end of 2023. It's not the end. It's in October. Who you got?
I'm going to go with Amanda Nunes.
Just Amanda Nunes, yeah.
Yeah. If she's still with the UFC, if not, Zhang Weili.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah. Although I love Rose Namajunas, but I can't put her there.
Yeah, not after that last fight.
Zhang Weili, or if Amanda Nunes is the UFC, it's Amanda Nunes. Next year, pound for pound, number one.
I'm going Valentina.
Okay.
Just because I think she sticks around. I think she keeps fighting. I think she's more active, and then she gets it done. We've seen Amanda Nunes lose more recently than Shevchenko, even though we both thought Shevchenko lost her last fight.
Oh, she did.
But
she did. Mm-hmm. But that's for another day.
I think they run that back, and then she looks better.
Okay.
All right, women's strawweight. Who's champion right now? It's Carla Esparza.
Weili. Next year.
Okay, you're going Weili.
Yeah, Weili.
Oh, man. So I agree, but I'm going to disagree because I want to say Marina Rodriguez.
Ooh,
because her striking so damn crisp. Okay. And I knew she was going to fight Amanda Ribas, right? And I was like, oh, that's tough because the grappling sparked her. So I think Marina Rodriguez gets it done, becomes champ.
Jan, who just fought Mackenzie Dern. Oh, that could be good too.
Good. So, she's good.
Weili.
Okay. Flyweight. Right now it's Valentina Shevchenko. Who's it going to be at the end? I keep fucking saying that. Who is going to be the champion in October of 2023? I'm going to go with Valentina Shevchenko.
You want me to piss people off? Macy Barber.
Ooh. It's a long way to the top for her.
Or Alexa Grasso.
I think Alexa Grasso has a much better chance.
Yeah,
think about Macy Barber. She's got to get one more win to get in the top 5, and then win that
in a year. Okay,
it's a lot. Yeah. It's a big task.
Yeah,
it's a
Alexa Grasso.
Alexa Grasso. Okay, I like that. You're shooting from your hip, but Valentina's going to smash her. So, women's bantamweight. This is interesting. These next two because there's featherweight and bantamweight. We don't even know if featherweight will still be around this time next year.
If she's still with the UFC, Amanda Nunes.
Yeah, me too. Without much discussion, she's just that. With the women's divisions, it's kind of easy because there's clear-cut fighters who are just above them all. And Amanda Nunes is one of those, and Shevchenko is one of those. Actually, I'm changing my answer. The women's bantamweight champion in October of 2023 is Valentina Shevchenko. They do the trilogy. She wins.
Oh, boy.
She holds the belt. That's where I'm at.
Okay.
That's where I'm at. It needs to happen. They won't even show the women's featherweight division, so I'll go Amanda Nunes.
Amanda Nunes, she's around.
Cool.
Okay.
We killed that. How many did we agree with? We didn't keep track at all, so I have no idea.
But we did agree on a few.
We disagreed on a lot, so that's cool. What is our next topic? Oh, hell yeah.
The 4-runner.
Deiveison Figueiredo versus Brandon Moreno. 4.
Moreno wins that fight.
Figueiredo wins that fight.
Moreno submits him. 3rd round. Done. Over. Solidified. Moreno's better. Moreno then fights Pantoja and wins that fight too.
It's cool that Pantoja's the backup. I like when they have
cool.
backups because then you know you're not going to just lose the fight completely.
Exactly.
But, first fight, it's a draw because
it was
Figgy kept, like, being a scumbag and, like, kick him in the balls and kept, like, doing cheap shots. And Moreno's like, what the hell? No one was expecting Moreno to even go to a decision, and he fought very, very well.
That's a good fight.
Second fight, Moreno just, like, pieces him the fuck up. Just, like, comes in, and I'm like, okay, so he's going to die this fight. Just wins.
Ready, yeah. Came in 100%.
Everyone falls in love with him.
Yep.
He's the man. He's a stud. He is a stud. He is the man.
Because he did get cut from the UFC prior.
He did, and then he made his return.
Yeah. And has been a fucking beast.
He called a shot, too. He was saying, I'm going to become champion. Which,
One day.
a lot of people say
Champion
that. But,
one
like,
day.
you could tell he meant it.
Yeah.
He felt it. He was seeing the numbers. Yeah, he's the man. I love Moreno. I want Moreno to win this. Third fight, you think Moreno won. I think so. Figgy won. I thought it was fucking close, though. When they read it, I was like, please say Moreno. Just say Moreno's name. Even though I thought Figgy won. It was damn close.
It was close. Very close.
Damn close. But I think Moreno does come with a better game plan. I think it's a little closer. I think Figgy, though, with Henry Cejudo helping out with his wrestling, I think him fighting smarter, not, giving into his emotion. I think that helps him so much, and he's still got that power in his hands. Yeah,
it is in Brazil, too.
Is it in Brazil?
Yeah, I believe so.
Enemy territory for Moreno. But I'm so excited that they're doing it again. I think it's cool that the UFC's fine with these two just fighting each other over and over and over again.
It's great.
And if Moreno wins, do you go for 5? You go for 5?
I don't think so.
What if it's close?
Yeah, because the first was a draw. Close? Second was no, like...
Moreno just won.
You submitted it. Move on. Third, very close. So now this one, if it's close, like really close, like it almost has to be closer than the third one for me to do a 5th.
What I think they should do is say, all right, every other fighter in the flyweight division, go to bantamweight.
Yeah.
This is the division now. Like twice a year, these dudes are fighting each other, and
we'll just keep going through it.
Dude, they would fight 50 times, and it's like Moreno won 25, but who's better?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I love these dudes. I think they're really good because the flyweight division a couple of years ago was like almost on the outs.
Yeah, it was on the outs.
And these dudes, like I know like Henry Cejudo saved it, but these guys like actually saved it. They're the reason it's still here. So, good stuff.
Good stuff.
Good times. Good times. Our final topic, we're going to be talking about some MMA GOATs. This is going to be fun reading the comments of, oh my God, I can't believe you put him at number 1.
I'm going to love this because I got some... Yeah.
I'm excited. I say we go...
Each go back and forth.
Back and forth.
With the ones.
And we start with 5. You want to start 1? Dude, we got to like work up to 1, right?
Okay. Let's work up to 1. Okay. Then I'll say who I wanted to put in the 5 after. But I'm going to start with my 5th.
Do you want to do an honorable mention first?
Yes.
Okay, I like that. You
got an honorable mention?
I do.
Who's yours?
Jose Aldo.
Demetrius Johnson.
Ooh, okay.
Because Demetrius Johnson could very well be in my top 5.
Yep. Okay. I like that. Ooh. I feel like people already hate both of us. They're like, fuck you. You put DJ honorable mention?
Yeah.
Fuck you. You put Jose Aldo at honorable mention? All right, I'll start with number 5 for me now. Khabib Nurmagomedov, the Eagle.
Amanda Nunes.
Nice. I feel like there's a lot of Khabib hate where people are like, He's not a GOAT. He didn't fight enough. Okay, I understand he got out quick, but when he did fight, holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Think about like all those bettors losing their money on Khabib every time. Poirier's gonna beat him, or McGregor's gonna beat him. No, Poirier's gonna beat him. No, Gaethje's gonna. No,
none of those guys did. None.
The person who came closest is probably Al Iaquinta. Probably Poirier. Poirier. Yeah. The guillotine was tight.
The guillotine was tight. Yeah,
but even still, you knew Khabib was like not scared. But Amanda Nunes, it's a great pick. She has
to be in there for me.
She's so good.
She's brought the woman side of things and the sport to another level.
And even with her.
Yeah, Rousey did at first, but there's nothing like Amanda Nunes.
We'll just see what happened between Nunes and Rousey. Yeah. And you get your answer there.
Yeah, and then Nunes and Holly Holmes, and then Nunes and Cyborg. And
she's fought all of the big bosses in women's MMA
and done the
came
same
out on
thing.
top. Beat Shavkat twice, despite what you think about the second fight. I know there's like a controversy there too. Yeah. Close fights are close fights.
Yeah.
All right, give me your 4.
Khabib Nurmagomedov.
Okay, cool. You gave him more respect than I did.
Yeah,
dude, when he retired, like the day he retired, I'm like, that's the best fighter we've ever seen. And I was so like, and then I had to think about it more. But number 4 for me is Demetrius Johnson. I just feel like the stuff he did in the octagon was special.
Yeah.
He was very smart. He brought a great game plan. He was well-rounded, and he did some crazy shit with his body that, and even you see him go to one and he loses and then gets it back.
Yeah, gets it back.
He's the man. He's the man. And then also that fight against Rod Tang, that like Muay Thai mixed with MMA.
Oh, yeah.
So fun.
So fun. He is one of the GOATs.
I wish he got more respected in the UFC. Maybe if he fought like a Dillashaw.
Yeah,
go
that's
up in
true.
weight class, and he would have gotten more respect, but
that's true.
DJ.
People are going to hate me because I put him number 3 and not number 1. John Jones is number 3 for me. Who's your 3rd?
Number 3 for me is Anderson Silva. Now, we should have a conversation here because 2 of our guys have something in common. Steroids.
Yeah, that's true.
But the thing about me with that, and I used to be like, if you have steroids, you're not the GOAT and you shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame and fuck you. But when you look at what Anderson Silva did and what John Jones has done, holy shit.
Yeah. They
just cleared the table.
They did, man. They're both very good for the sport, despite of stuff. And Silva, man, is
I'm gonna do what I always do and compare it to baseball. And I'm gonna talk about Barry Bonds for just like 20 seconds.
Yep.
Barry Bonds was just this normal baseball player who was really, really talented. And you look at the beginning of his career and the end, and his head grew 2 sizes as big, and he got fucking roided out of his mind, and he mashed baseballs, and he was so damn good that even though you look at the steroids that he definitely took, you have to look and respect the pedigree and the stats and everything that he did. I think the same thing about John Jones and Anderson Silva. Yes, Jones has cheated. Yes, Silva has cheated. When you see what they did regardless, you can't deny that those guys aren't tremendous athletes and tremendous fighters. And even I don't think John Jones is cheating now. I think he's a clean athlete now, and he's still undefeated with an exception of that fight he lost when he was winning and he was beating the shit out of that guy.
If people know me, I fucking hate John Jones.
Me too.
I fucking hate him. But
me too.
He is in my top fucking 5. He's not 1, but he's 3.
That's the thing. Like, I think a lot of people are like...
He's one of the greatest fighters of all time. I fucking hate him, but he's one of the greatest fighters of all time.
He's very unlikable, but he's also very good.
A lot of people number 1. So
he's very sensitive, too.
Yeah, he is.
Wouldn't it be scary if he just walked through that door? He's like, did you hate me?
Would you tell him?
No.
I would.
If I saw John Jones in person, I'd be like, can I get a selfie with you?
I would, too, but then I tell him I'm not a fan.
No, you get a selfie, and then you... Fuck you.
Yeah, you suck. No.
And then he just like...
Yeah,
then he hits you with his car and then runs away.
And runs away, yeah.
Chases you with a shotgun, dude.
Okay, so this is funny because we've been kind of
flip-flopping. I feel like you're going to go Silva.
Silva's my number 2, yeah.
Jones is my number 2.
Oh,
we kind of just had this conversation.
Yeah, so
but
now, since we had that combo, who's number 1? Do we have the same?
George Rush St. Pierre.
Yes,
yeah, dude.
sir. Yeah, he's my number one, man. He is.
And what I'll say too is I'm super biased because I love this man.
Me too.
I
Me
love GSP.
too.
He's a wholesome, goofy dude who is also really, really smart. And he fought that way. He was super athletic, super explosive. His striking was great. His wrestling, he just learned.
He did learn. Yes.
He just learned and was crazy good at. We want to see him fight Khabib. We want to see him fight Usman. He's just that guy who you can never count out of a fight. And when he loses to a guy named Matt, two different guys named Matt, he always comes back against these two different guys named Matt.
Yes.
And beats them.
He does. He's the greatest fighter the sport has ever seen.
I think so too.
And just his story from where he came up and, bullying, and then saw his bully and was like, oh, and then, still helped him, and still, he's just a great person, great fighter, and that's why he's my number one.
I feel like George St. Pierre is your mother's favorite fighter. Your mom is just why do you watch these people beat the shit out of each other? Not your mom specifically.
No,
I'm
for
just
sure.
saying
Yeah.
the audience's mom. And then they see this guy, and he wears his tie to the press conference, and the worst thing he's ever said on a microphone is, I am not impressed by your performance.
Yeah.
And he's just the professionalism and the true showing of mixed martial arts and being a mixed martial artist. It's very respectable, and he's a very respectable human.
He is.
George, come on the pod.
That would fucking be insane.
Dude, I'd love... Dude, GSP, we can talk about dinosaurs in space.
Dude, he would be a guy that you could just sit back, have some beer, and just talk life about.
Do you think GSP drinks beer?
Probably not.
He probably drinks seltzer.
Yeah.
Have a seltzer with... I hate seltzer.
Or he's more of a...
Wine?
I was just thinking wine, yeah. But he may surprise us all and be a whiskey guy. Be I'm going to have a glass of whiskey.
It's something classy.
It has to be wine or whiskey. Could be a seltzer.
Yeah.
But I think he's too tough
You
for
got
seltzer.
you got me thinking that he probably drinks wine.
Yeah.
We'll have him over.
Red wine.
We'll give him some wine. I heard he likes chocolate.
Ooh.
Give him some chocolate, and we'll do an ice bath with him.
That would be sick. I should watch do you watch all his ice bath stuff on on YouTube and Insta and all that?
His Instagram is hilarious.
It's amazing, man.
Because he'll be like, check out this workout. You should do this workout. And then he'll be like, did you know that the dinosaurs had feathers? It's what do you... It's so all over the place.
Oh, shit, man. I would love to talk to that man.
Oh, yeah, I want to meet GSP.
Then here's one random thing since we're talking. It'd be cool to meet GSP. And it's not even fighting, but I think it's funny. Off the top of your head to end it. One guy, celebrity, that you would love to meet and party with for one night.
Oh, just any celebrity?
Any off the top of your head.
Ooh.
Top of your head in 5 seconds.
Oh, fuck. I have to come up with one
Yes,
right now.
because I don't mind.
Okay.
You want me to say mine first?
Yes.
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
That's awesome.
I would fucking love to party with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson all
That'd
night.
be really good.
Be like, hey, you want to see my buddy? Yeah, sure. Hey, what the fuck? Yeah, that's mine.
I know mine. Cool. I had to think about it. It took me a second.
Oh, fuck, I have another one too.
I don't think he's my favorite celebrity, but I think he'd be the most fun. Adam Sandler.
Fuck, yes, I was going to say that too.
Adam Sandler would be so fun to hang out with.
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen would be fun too. He's the one you don't drink with Seth Rogen, you smoke with Seth Rogen.
Yeah,
just looking around my room full of posters. The Rock's right there.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen's right there. I don't know where Adam Sandler is, but...
Fuck. I just thought that was random since
Adam
we were talking
Sandler
shit.
Would be so fun to hang out with.
That would. I just thought it was random.
That room with Adam Sandler and GSP and The Rock.
Holy
we got it going on,
man.
What's one UFC fighter you wouldn't want to hang out with?
I wouldn't.
You would not. You would not have fun.
Colby Covington.
Yeah, dude, that'd be so awkward.
Dude, I just feel like he's such a dick that the whole time I'd be like, you're fucking good at fighting, but you're fucking terrible. I hate you. I don't like you.
The thing is,
I'm not having fun.
I think his dick persona is fake.
Oh, for
so,
sure.
like, hanging out with him, he'd probably just be like a normal kind of like whatever guy, and it'd just be like, this is weird. I was gonna say Greg Hardy, but now he's not in the UFC,
Yeah,
so like
true.
I gotta say someone else.
He just won his boxing fight.
I don't know, man. Probably, actually, I feel like John Jones would be really fun to hang out with. Like, let's be honest. As much as we don't like him, I feel like if we knew John Jones, we'd be like, this guy's pretty dope. This guy's sick.
You see Kobe. I just don't like Kobe just because, like, you see all his things.
I can't stand him either.
On his Instagram, he does have pretty women and stuff like that, for sure.
Except nerds and virgins.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck yourself, man.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I just don't like him. He's just one of those guys to where I could just sit in front of and just tell fucking yo mama jokes to the whole time and meet him. Like, I don't fucking like you.
Yeah, I don't like your mom.
Yeah, like,
Colby.
Dick. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kobe, but I don't. I just don't.
So Colby's not coming on the pod.
No.
That's what you're saying.
No.
There goes. I was planning on having him. And
unless I can tell him to fuck himself the whole time.
You could. I think it'd end poorly for you, dude. I think he'd kick your ass.
It would end fucking
poorly. What are you
poorly.
going to do, pillow hands?
Yeah.
just talk shit to him.
All I need is, like, I'll be like fucking Superman. Just put a picture of fucking Kamaru Usman on my shirt.
That's right.
And he'd be like, no.
What's wrong? Are you having a Nigerian nightmare?
Yeah. What, you scared?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
We went off the rails at the end of this pod, but
fun.
I don't know how long we've been going, but probably long enough.
Yes, sir.
So let's wrap it up.
It's another one.
Episode 10 in the books. Nux.
We did it.
Sacred Juice.
Yankees.
Leave a like. If you're at this point in the podcast and you don't leave a like, then you're a fucking nerd and a virgin. So you gotta leave a like. You gotta subscribe because there's plenty of MMA to be talked about on this channel.
And if you know Colby Covington, don't tell him my name.
Yeah, don't.
Won't turn out.
You can tell him my name though. I will meet him. Even the fight, I feel like the fighters I don't like in UFC, like, fuck that guy. That guy sucks. If I see him, oh hey, how's it going? Can I have a picture? Oh my god, yeah, I'm such a pussy.
I don't know.
It's just like, I don't know. They're heels. They're supposed to be hated. You know?
That's true.
You know, that's their thing. But
not
again,
every hero wears a cape.
Exactly. Not every hero wears a cape.
To some people.
Some of them wear orange jumpsuits.
Yes.
John Jones. Bye.
See ya.